When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan State Spartans. For today's Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Spartans will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oregon's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after it. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Got him downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Gonna look downfield again. Right on target this time. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Now the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. You think about Michigan State D-line, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Finds his tight end.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So Michigan State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The Spartans send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Off the play fake on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got it. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff to the lone back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, better look out.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Soft spot in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Swings it out to his running back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wants to throw again. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Ducks are rolling down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. The give to the tailback. Turning it on!
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs. Guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys over, but once they got in the second level, they could take it the distance. This guy has skills like that.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. They're working that left side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, they're after him! And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. A play-action fake seems simple, but there are some intricacies for the quarterback.
Reese, you're right. The danger for a quarterback in play-action is that you're turning your back to the defense when you're trying to execute the play fake to the running back. So you have no idea what's happening behind you, and you have no presence for where that rush is coming from. All of a sudden, you whip your head back around, and oftentimes, it's too late. You saw that right there.
Back to pass on second down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Line is set on third down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Power football with the run. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a man on the right. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Quarterback on the keeper.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
And the try is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, The field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Zips it out to his man. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every...
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Oklahoma State escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Pokes fans could have done without this one being so close. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll give it to the back. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. And the Spartans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Nestles it in at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll leave it with the lone back. Plows through the defense. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This crowd knows when to bring it. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. action on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gets it out fast. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's a heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
And the Ducks will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. But they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. A run for the quarterback. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Gentlemen, as you know, we have an entire state divided today. Clemson and South Carolina, and wait till you hear this. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see what he can do with it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. field. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch on the left. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Quarterback on the keeper. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. Handoff from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been extended. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up 14 over Auburn. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run to the left. Shakes off the defender. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
And the fumble recovery gives the ball to the offense with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Touchdown, Ducks! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looks as if he's going to run it.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Ducks will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The throw to the outside is complete. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. On the option. Now the toss. Nice move there. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Motion from the back. Takes the easy completion. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He leaves it with the back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down in the 4th quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it. He's got it. 1st down and more. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Bring in the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And tackled there by the defense. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And that is what is so dangerous about this quarterback. Not only can he hurt you with his arm, but, man, he can hurt you with his legs. And he shows you the speed on that play. Wow.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Bringing it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week in practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Running into the open space. Offense working from the pistol.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Immediately fires to the middle. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Oregon! Great job by the back on the option. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. USC is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply don't see from the men of Troy. Embarrassing. They're trailing by 34 to Notre Dame.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Hauls it in. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Spartans send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Right back to the well. He breaks a tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Ducks decide to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Trying play action. It's complete to the left. And that is how we will wrap this one up. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.